A husband shares about his 20-year marriage filled with love and honesty. Recently, his wife has undergone significant personal growth, becoming more confident and happy. During this journey, she revealed that she is bisexual and has formed close bonds with a new group of friends, many of whom are queer women. Although they both value monogamy and she refused a romantic advance from one of her friends, the husband can't help but worry about the future. He fears that her newfound self-discovery might pull her away from their traditional marital dynamic. He struggles to balance supporting her personal growth with his insecurities about not being able to meet all her emotional and sexual needs. Despite deeply loving and trusting his wife, he feels conflicted about how to maintain the strong connection they've built while respecting her journey of self-discovery.
All right, welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going somewhere pretty personal, pretty deep.
Yeah, definitely.
You shared some really powerful, really honest writing with us about a challenge you're facing,
Yeah,
in your marriage.
right.
And you've been married for 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're going to try to unpack it all together here. It's something that so many couples experience, this feeling of like, uncharted territory
Yeah.
when a relationship, that's gone on for so long starts to evolve.
Yeah, I think that's the real crux of it, isn't it? As individuals grow, relationships transform,
Yeah.
and it can feel like navigating this entirely new landscape together.
Exactly. But it sounds like you've built, 20 years, 3 kids, a real commitment to love and honesty.
That's amazing.
That's incredible. You even mentioned how close you two have always been, especially when it comes to intimacy,
Mhm.
physical and emotional. But now with your wife on this incredible journey of self-discovery, things are shifting.
Yeah.
And reading your notes, the word whirlwind really stuck out to me.
Ah, interesting.
Does that resonate? Is that how it feels?
I think whirlwind captures that mix of excitement for your partner's growth, but also those anxieties that come with change. And when it involves something as central as sexuality, it's bound to bring up, like you said, these deep questions, these insecurities, these fears.
Yeah, and it sounds like you are genuinely thrilled for her newfound confidence and
Of
self-love.
course.
Her new group of friends, especially the women she's connecting with, they seem to be playing a big part in this.
It's true. Social connections can be so validating, offering these new perspectives, this sense of belonging. It's
Right.
like finding a missing piece of yourself, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And amidst this personal growth, your wife has revealed her bisexuality.
Okay.
And you wrote about how you admire her courage and even finding excitement in how this exploration is positively impacting your own intimate life together. But then there's this incident you mentioned, this incident with a friend of hers, making a move.
Right.
Even though she turned it down, that must have been unsettling, right?
I would imagine so. It brings the reality of her bisexuality, closer to home, makes it more real, more tangible.
For sure. And you're incredibly open about this mix of emotions you're feeling.
Yeah.
On one hand, you're excited for her, you're happy for her,
Of course.
but you're also wrestling with insecurities,
Mm-hmm.
fears about not meeting her evolving needs, even the fear of losing her.
It's understandable.
You even mentioned feeling like a stranger in your own home.
Wow.
That's got to be incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
So where do we even begin? How can we help you regain that sense of security and
Yeah.
connection?
Well, first off, it's crucial to remember these fears are valid. Dr. Esther Perel, she's a renowned relationship therapist, talks about how long-term couples need to rediscover each other throughout their journey together.
Right.
It's not about going back to who you were, but learning to love the person your partner is becoming.
Okay, so how do you even approach that? You mentioned wanting to be supportive but not controlling.
Right.
How do you find that balance?
I think it starts with open and honest dialogue. Really creating a safe space where both of you can express yourselves without judgment.
Okay.
Ask her about her experiences, validate her feelings, and be honest about your own vulnerabilities as well. Not from a place of neediness, but from a genuine desire to understand.
So, like, are there specific questions you can recommend? I mean, something that could help break the ice,
Yeah,
really get that conversation flowing.
absolutely. Instead of asking, what does this mean for us? Which can feel kind of loaded,
Yeah.
Try something like, what are you discovering about yourself that excites you most? Or what are your hopes and fears as you navigate all of this? Focusing on her internal experience can really open up a much more vulnerable dialogue.
That's so insightful. It shifts the focus from the problem, the uncertainty of it all, to this process of discovery.
Exactly. And while celebrating her growth is crucial, it's equally important to address your own needs and anxieties in all of this.
Okay.
Maybe say something like, I'm so happy for you, but I'm also feeling a bit lost. Can we talk about how we can both feel secure and fulfilled in our relationship as things change?
That's a great way to frame it. It's honest, it invites collaboration. It's not about placing blame or shutting down her exploration, but finding a way forward together.
Exactly. And remember, seeking professional guidance can be invaluable. A couples therapist can provide tools and strategies for navigating these complex emotions and fostering really healthy communication.
So to recap, communication is key. But it's not just about talking. It's about creating that safe space for vulnerability and understanding.
Right.
Celebrate each other's growth, acknowledge your own anxieties,
Absolutely.
and seek external support if you need it. You've built a strong foundation over 20 years,
You have.
and you have all the tools to navigate this new chapter.
This experience, while challenging, can actually deepen your bond in ways you might not expect. It's an opportunity for growth, both individually and as a couple.
And as you move forward, here's something to reflect on. How can you use this as an opportunity for personal growth and to further strengthen your relationship? Remember, embracing change and communicating openly, those are essential for any lasting partnership.
Couldn't agree more.
So good luck, and thanks for sharing your story with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And everyone listening, we'll see you on the next Deep Dive.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.